Hello everybody, welcome back, and we continue our project creating 3D model of this small building. On previous two videos we created lines for our walls. We also created walls based on those lines, and we inserted simple door and open two-pane window. In this video we are going to create slab and roof. On our blueprint we can see a massive slab which is underground, below zero. This is our zero, our slab below zero level. And as you can see, we don't have any dimensions on the blueprint, so we can reasonably play with sizes. Our house is 4 by 3. This is our slab right here. So let's create a 5 by 4 slab with height of 0.2 meters. Now we are going to work in XY plane again. So we have to set the work plane to XY. Now it's front. XY, top plane. And also let's change our view to the top view. Right here. Okay, now using our two-point rectangle tool right here, let's create a rectangle with a length of 5 meters and height of 4 meters. Let's make sure that our setting is correct. Grip and snapping. And we have to check this box on always snap. Okay. Now, when we click our tool and point here, you can see it snap right to the cross section. Click, and we create 4 by 5. Snap again, good. Now we created our slab with 4 by 5 measurement. Now let's position it to the correct position. First of all, let's make sure it's 4 by 5. Yes, it's 4 by 5. And let's now place it in correct position. Now this is our zeros, right is positive numbers, so our x is 5, but we need it over here. We need it right here. So we're supposed to place this corner right here, which is x minus half meter and y minus half meter. So let's put here minus 500 and y minus 500. Down negative, left negative, minus 500, minus 500. Now our slab is on the correct position. Okay, let's see what we got. Go to isometric And well, honestly, it's not slab yet, it's just rectangle. In order to build a slab, we have to click it, make sure it's highlighted here, and use the structure tool. Oh, let's see. Click on structure, and we set height of our slab supposed to be 0.2 meters. Not 4 meters, 0.2 meters, 200 millimeters. That's correct. But let's click front. We can see that our slab is on the ground, not underground. And it's supposed to be underground per our blueprint. This is our 0 level and it's underground. This is our 0 level, it's on the ground. That's wrong. Click structure and let's find the placement. Position. Now we're supposed to place it underground. How deep? As deep as its height. Its height is 200 millimeters. So it's supposed to go down by 200 millimeters. What axis is this? Z. So Z is supposed to be equal minus 200 millimeters. Now our slab is on the correct position. So let's talk about roof. In our blueprint, we have a roof right here, which contains slab, another slab, and 6 beams. We know how to build slab already, but in this case we're going to place it on the top of the beams. And we have size of the roof together with beam and slab, which is 0.38 meters, which is 38 centimeters. So we can split it the way we want. And let's make beam width 18 centimeters and slab 20 centimeters. So in total it's going to be 38 centimeters. Let's talk about another dimension of the slab. So this is our slab on the top of the roof. And we don't see the size of the slab, but we can see that it's supposed to be leveled with the slab underground from the front and from the back. So that means that this size of the slab is supposed to be same as this size of the slab. And it's gonna be 4 meters. This size we have 4 meters. So our slab on the top is supposed to be 4 by 4. And our beams supposed to be length 4 and width supposed to be, we said before, 18 centimeters. So let's put it all together. Our beam is gonna be 18 centimeters by 18 centimeters. Length 18, width 18, 180 millimeters. And height is gonna be 4 meters. Height 4 meters or 4,000 millimeters. Our slab is 4 by 4 and by 20 centimeters. Slab length 4,000, width 4,000, and height 200 millimeters. Okay, let's create the first beam. In order to do that, we're supposed to click Structure again. We did it for the slab. And now we click it. And on the Structure options, in Category, we select HEB. And in Preset, we look for HEB 180. You can see it's 180 by 180. It's exactly what we need, 180 by 180. Right here. And now we can place it right here, you see? And now we can place it anywhere you want, for now. Right here. Let's make sure that our dimensions are good. So length 180, height 4 meters. That's exactly what we need. Height 4 meters, 180 by 180. But now we have to place it on the correct position. It's supposed to be on the top of the roof. First, you have to turn it 90 degrees. 90 degrees over the x-axis. Okay. Right here, placement, angle. Click here. 90 degrees. It did not turn because our axis is Z. We have to change it to X. Now it's turned. $90 degrees. Now we have to place it on the top of this wall. First, let's place it to the all zeros. Placement, position, and let's put all zeros here. Okay, as you can see, this is our 0, 0, 0 point. So, center of our beam is on the 0, 0, 0 point. Now, we have to put it on the top of this wall. And the height of this wall is 3 meters. And this axis is Z-axis. So on Z, we're supposed to specify 3 meters. It's on the top of the wall, but not exactly. Center of our beam on the top of the wall, but we need bottom of the beam to be on the top of the wall. So we put it a little bit higher. Size of this beam is 18 centimeters. So half of it is 9 centimeters. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit higher. (3,090 millimeters). Now it's on the top of the wall. Now we have to move it right. We have to move it right on the x-axis. How far? Its size of this beam is 18 by 18. So we have to move it halfway, half of the size. Same 90 millimeters, but to the right, which is positive number, and 90. That's it. Now our beam on the top of the wall in exact position we need. Well, not yet, because now we have to move it in y dimension. Y dimension. How far? Let's see. This end is supposed to be here. So we're supposed to move it 1, 2, 3.5 meters. Negative or positive? Going this way, on y it's positive. So y 3.5 meters, 3,500. Now our beam is exactly at the place it's supposed to be. Now we need to duplicate this beam 6 times. We can do that one by one using the clone tool right here. But there is a better way to do all the copies at once using an array. So select beam, and press this icon, array. Now, the number of elements for the x direction must be 6. And on y and z, 1. Press OK. Now we have 6 beams on the top of the wall. Now we have to spread all 6 beams evenly on the top of the wall. So basically what we need to do, we need to find size of the gap between 2 beams. Let's see, we have 5 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we divide 4 meters by 5, we're probably gonna find measurement of the gap. Let's see. Let's start from this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we have extra space which equals to size of the beam. What we can do, we can subtract this size of the beam from the entire wall and divide it by 5. So here is our formula, how to calculate size of the gap. So gap equals 4 meters, which is size of our wall, minus 180 millimeters, which is size of our extra beam, and divided by 5, which number of our gaps. So now we go back to our array. We click array and we look for orthogonal interval x. Right here. And we click this small icon, which led us to enter the formula we just calculated. So 4,000 millimeters minus 180 divided by 5. But we have to put everything in another parenthesis. Okay. Boom. Now we have all our 6 beams spread evenly. Let's check. Yep, exactly. Okay, let's create another slab and place it on the top of our beams. Okay, let's create it somewhere here. And again, we're going to use our 2-point rectangle tool. Four by 4. Four by 4. Let's see what we got. We got rectangle 4 by 4. So now we have to build the slab. Structure. Height is not 4 meters, it's 200 millimeters. Perfect. Now let's place it where it's supposed to be. Placement, position, and let's see. We have to put on the top of our beams 3 meters height of the wall and 180 is height of the beam. So Z must be 3000 plus side of the beam. $180. And X must be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving left, negative number. X must be minus 6000. And Y moving here down by half of the meter. Y minus 500. And now our roof is completed. In the next video, we're gonna create our dimensions in our 3D model of our building. And also, we're gonna prepare a set of views from our model to be placed on a drawing page using section plan tool. So basically, we're gonna create same blueprint as we see now, but using our 3D model of our house, our building.